Good morning, students. Now start the next part of the chapter, that is the refraction. We understand what is reflection, how the reflection takes place through the plane mirror, through the concave and the convex mirror. Now I am going to explain you the another phenomena of light, that is the refraction. Actually, what is a refraction? Refraction is when the light passes from one medium to another medium, it deviates from its path. And this deviation of light when it passes from the one medium to another medium is called the refraction. So these mediums should be optical. This should be optical medium. It means the light should be passes through that medium. Like air is optical medium. Air, water, glass, all these are the optical medium. And the refraction is when the light passes from one medium to another medium. One optical medium to another optical medium. Like for example, this is air. And the light passes from this air into the glass. Suppose this is glass. So what happens when it passes obliquely? Obliquely means with a certain angle. Do not falls perpendicular, but falls with a certain angle. Then what happens? It actually deviates from its path. It should be passed like this, but it do not. This is not the actual path of this light ray when it enters into the glass. It deviates and it bends actually towards the normal. And this type of deviation when the light passes from one optical medium to another optical medium is called the refraction of light. Now we will understand about what are the different optical mediums and how and why the refraction of the light takes place. So first of all, we should know what is a refraction. I think it should be clear to you that the refraction means when the light is passes from one medium to another, it bends from its original path, and this bending of light is called the refraction. It can be either towards the normal or away from the normal. It depends on the medium. And now another thing is, what is the cause of refraction? Cause of refraction. Why the refraction of light takes place? It means if the light enters from one medium to another medium, why it deviates from its path? For example, we are taking again the same example. This is air and this is glass. And I explained you when the light falls like this with a certain angle, then it deviates from its path and it bends towards the normal. This bending of light, actually this deviation, the cause of deviation is the speed of light. The light has different speed in different medium. Like it has different speed in air and different in glass, same as different in water. So this is the main cause of the refraction of light. And now I am going to explain you why this is speed cause the deviation, why this is speed cause the refraction of light. So I am taking one example. This example is very easy to understand this phenomenon of refraction. Suppose this is water, okay? And suppose it is atmosphere air. And you have a four-wheeler, and this four-wheeler is moving towards this water. So I am making only the four wheels here. Okay, this is a four-wheeler. Okay, and this four-wheeler is moving towards the water obliquely. It's not straight, not perpendicular. It is coming obliquely like this. Okay, when it comes near to the water, what will happen? Now its position is here. Now this four-wheeler is here now. Now if it do not falls perpendicular, it means it do not comes perpendicular normally, it means this wheel, these are the two front wheel, and this wheel will enter in water first as compared to this one. So I am taking like this is a left wheel and this is the right wheel, suppose. So this right wheel will move into the water first as compared to the left wheel. Now what will happen? Just imagine. If this wheel is entered into the water, the speed of the wheels will slow down. But this wheel, which is towards the left side, will have the same speed as earlier. जितनी स्पीड से वो पहले मूव कर रहा था ये वाला व्हील, वो उसी स्पीड से मूव करता रहेगा. जबकि जो राइट साइड वाला व्हील है, बिकॉज इट एंटर इनटू द वाटर, इट्स स्पीड को स्लो डाउन. तो इसकी स्पीड कम हो गई और इसकी स्पीड अभी भी ज्यादा ही है, तो what will happen? Just imagine what will happen. This car, this four wheeler will move like this. अब सोचिए ये वाला व्हील जो है इसमें एंटर हो गया, थोड़ा धीरे चल रहा है, एंड दिस व्हील इज मूविंग विद इट्स इनिशियल स्पीड, जितनी स्पीड से पहले चला था उतनी स्पीड से भी चलता रहेगा. नाउ दिस व्हील विल मूव इन अ वाटर in a short will move in a water in a short distance, but this wheel will move a larger distance along it here in the air. So you can understand like this कि ये रहा wheel, और जैसे ही एंटर हुआ तो इसने क्या करा, ये सिर्फ इतना ही डिस्टेंस मूव कर पाया, जबकि दूसरा व्हील यहां से यहां मूव करके आ गया. So now what will happen, both the wheels will enter into the water, they will have the same speed now, but the direction of the wheel, or the direction of the four wheeler is now changes. It is coming like this. Now after entering into the water, its speed will slow down. This wheel will have the slow speed as compared to the left wheel. So what will happen? It will bend like this, and this wheel, this four wheeler which is coming like this will be now this. It means जो पहले ऐसे आ रहा था वो ऐसे नहीं जा पाएगा, क्योंकि इधर वाला व्हील स्लो हो गया, इधर वाला व्हील फास्ट है, तो कुछ इस तरह से बैंड हो जाएगा, और उसकी जो है वो क्योंकि स्पीड वाटर के अंदर कम है, इसलिए जब वो बैंड हो जाएगा तो आप समझ सकते हो कि जब एयर टू वाटर आया तो पहले ऐसे आ रहा था, और जैसे ही वाटर में एंटर हुआ तो उसकी स्पीड स्लो हो गई, एक व्हील की और एक व्हील की बाद में स्लो हुई है, इसलिए इस तरह से बैंड हो गया. तो दिस इज वेरी इजी एग्जांपल टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई द रिफ्रैक्शन ऑफ द लाइट टेक्स प्लेस. If the light has different speed in different medium, then why the refraction of the light takes place? So this is a cause of refraction. So basically the main cause of refraction is the speed of light in different medium is different. That's why the refraction of the light takes place. Now we should know what do you mean by the optical denser and optical rare medium. We can divide the medium into the two parts, optically denser and optically rare. This term denser do not indicate that this is a density, do not relate it with the density. Actually the meaning of the optical rare and the optical denser means the rare medium is which in which the speed of light is greater as compared to the other one. Like we can't stick optical rare medium or optical denser medium with any of the medium. Like एक example लेते हैं, this is water. Okay, and in air the speed of light is greater as compared to the water, so we will say the air is a rare medium and water is a denser medium. The medium in which the speed of light is slow is less will be the rare medium, and the medium in which the speed of light will be great one more time. The medium in which the speed of light is slow is called a denser medium. Sorry for initial part. So and the speed of light is greater in the medium is called the optically rarer medium. So we can differentiate the rare and the denser medium by the speed of light. If the speed of light is greater, we will say it is a rare medium, and the medium in another medium in which the speed of light is less, we will say it is a denser medium. Now this is one of the example. The air and the water. Here air is a rare medium and water is a denser medium. Now we are going to compare the water with a glass. This is a glass. Now the speed of light is glass. This is the speed of light in glass, speed of light in water, and this is the speed of light in air. So the speed of light is greater as compared to the water, and in water is greater as compared to the glass. So we can say here in both this example, the water and the glass, the speed of light in water is greater as compared to the glass. So we can say that water is rare as compared to the glass. So here in this example, water is a rare medium and glass is a denser medium. So we can't say that the particular medium is a rare medium or particular medium is a denser medium. It actually depends on the comparison. To which medium we are going to compare it. Like water can be rare when it compared with the glass, or water will be denser when compared with the air. Okay, so these are the optical denser medium, that is the rare and the denser medium. Now one more thing, this is this is all about the cause of refraction. Basically the cause of refraction is the speed of light is different in different medium. This is the cause of refraction of light. So okay, rule number one is when the light passes from rare into the denser medium. I think you will all know about what is the rare and what is the denser medium. How can you compare the rare and the denser medium? So, suppose this is the rare and this is the denser medium, and when the light ray falls obliquely. Okay, I have to say what is this actually. This is called the normal. This is a normal. The point at which the incident ray falls in two different medium, and if we draw the perpendicular at this point, this is called the normal. So this is a normal for these two different medium. So this is a incident ray. The ray which is coming, the light ray which is coming towards the two different medium is called the incident ray. This is the incident ray. And this is the point of incidence. The point of incidence means the point at which the incident ray falls in two different medium is called the point of incidence. And if we draw the normal at this point, this is called the normal. And when the light ray passes from rare into the denser medium, it will bend towards the normal. I explain you why it bend towards the normal. Okay. Now the second part is, okay, I think it should be clear. This is the one rule. This is the one rule. When the light passes from rare into the denser medium, it bends towards the normal. Okay. Now, I am going to explain. I am going to take another one more time the same example. This is a car, a four-wheeler. Now this is water and this is air. So after covering certain distance, this car is now here. Okay, in this water. Now what will happen when the car is going to comes out from the water? This wheel will come into the air faster as compared to this one. You can imagine this wheel will come first. This is the right wheel and this is the left wheel. So this right wheel will comes into the air first as compared to the left wheel. Now what will happen when it comes into the air? Its speed will changes its speed will be increases, and when its speed will increases, it can cover the more distance as compared to this wheel, because this left wheel is now in water, so it will move in water and it will move a smaller distance as compared to this wheel, the right wheel. Now the right wheel can cover a greater distance as compared to the left one, because this left wheel has the less speed as compared to this wheel, the right wheel, which has the greater speed in air. So what will happen? This type of bending of the light again takes place. So now this is the position of the car. This is a four-wheeler. So it means when the light is coming from the denser into the rare medium, what will happen if it's coming like this? It will bend like that. It means it will be move away from the normal. So this is the second rule. What is the second rule? When the light is coming from denser into the rare medium, when the light is coming from denser into the rare medium, denser and the rare medium. So what will happen? The light will bend away from the normal. And this is called the refracted ray. Okay. And this angle, the angle between the normal and the incident ray, is called the angle of incidence. And the angle between the refracted ray and the normal is called the angle of refraction, and we represent it by using the symbol small r. And again this is I and this is R. So this is the refraction of light, and I am going to explain you what will happen if the light falls normally on the two different medium. So okay, now I am going to explain you what will happen if the light ray falls normally, perpendicular in a medium. Like this is a normal and the light falls normally in the medium. Then just again take a same example of four-wheeler. This is a four-wheeler and it is coming normally. Like this is a four-wheeler and these are two wheels of the wheeler, and it is coming normally into the water. This is air and again this is a water. So when the wheel, these are the two wheels that this one is the right and this one is the left wheel. So when this four-wheeler comes into the water from air, both the wheels are coming simultaneously side by side. दोनों एक साथ अंदर enter हो रहे हैं. So I think, it will not happen that one of the wheel will get slowed down first and the other wheel will be next. It will not happen. It means both the wheel are coming to the water and both of them the speed of the both wheel will decreases at the same time. So what will happen? The bending of the light do not take place. It means if the light is entered normally into different medium, the banding of the light do not take place. Either it passes from rear into the denser or from denser into the rear. The banding of the light, the refraction of the light do not takes place. So this is the one thing what will happen when the light passes normally into different medium. Okay, in case of glass slab. Now this is also in a practical book. This is a glass slab. Actually, what is the glass slab? Glass slab is made up of glass and it is a cuboidal box. Just like you have seen the boxes. Okay. You have seen the many type of boxes, like this is a box. So actually this is a very large box. So this is a cuboidal box having the different length, breadth and height. Length, breadth and height. So cuboidal means having the different length, breadth and height. So a glass slab is a cuboidal, we call it like the prism, cuboidal prism made up of glass. So we will see how the reflection of the light takes place through the glass slab in your practicals. So again, I am going to explain you without any practical. We will do the practicals in few months. This is a light ray which is coming towards the glass and it is not coming perpendicular, obliquely it is coming. So this is air and this is glass slab, so made up of glass. So it means the light is coming from rear into the denser medium. Again, it should be clear that the rear medium is in which the speed of light is greater as compared to the other one. So in case of air in the glass, air is a rear medium and glass is a denser medium. So when the light is coming from air into the glass, it means from the rear into the denser medium, what will happen? The light will, it will bend towards the normal, like this. So this is the actual path of the light, but it do not move its own path, it deviates from the path, and this deviation is called the refraction of the light. So it bends towards the normal. Again, what will happen when the light passes from glass into the air? Like this. So again, the same thing, where the light passes from the denser into the rear medium, it will bend away from the normal, deviate away from the normal. So it will bend like this. So this happen actually when the light is enter into from air into the glass and then glass into the air. Now if we move this ray like this, you will see that these incident ray, and this is called the emergent ray. Okay, I have to tell you what are the different name of these different rays. This is the incident ray which is coming towards the glass slab. This is a refracted ray which enter from air into the glass, or after refraction it is called the refracted ray. And this is a ray, this is called the emergent ray. When it passes from glass into the air, this is called the emergent ray. This is angle of incidence, this is angle of refraction, and this is angle of emergence. So you will see that the produced incident ray and the emergent ray are actually parallel to each other. They are parallel to each other. And this distance between the produced incident ray and the emergent ray is called the lateral displacement. This is called the lateral displacement. This is called the lateral displacement. And the reason behind it that why these rays are parallel to each other, because these two surfaces are parallel to each other. If these two surfaces are parallel to each other, then the produced incident ray and the emergent ray will parallel to each other. Okay, this is about the refraction. We have studied that what is refraction, what is the cause of refraction, what happens when the light is entered from the rear into the denser medium or denser into the rear medium. And again we understand that what happens when the light is falls normally on the two surface. What do you mean by the optical denser and what do you mean by the optical rear medium? And one more thing, what happens when the light is passes from a glass slab? Okay, I want to say you one thing, that we know that the speed of light changes when it passes from one medium to another medium. Okay, you know it. You have to tell me, I will ask you in Zoom class, which physical quantity of the light do not changes when it passes from optical one medium to another optical medium. Again, the question is, what physical quantity of light do not changes when it passes from one optical medium to another optical medium? We know that the speed of light is changes. Okay, don't try to search on Google. Okay, till then, bye.